She crazy, cray. Don't let her go. Don't give her freedom, Sarah. I need you to use your common sense right now over logic. That's what I'm saying to you right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for our Star Trek Discovery Season 1, Episode 14, recap and review The War Without. No, The War Within, The War Without. Again, this is episode 14. We only got one more episode for the season finale, but this series did get renewed for season 2. I'm very excited about that. Sorry about the delay. Been dealing with a migraine since yesterday. I was on a lot of live streams yesterday, and being on the computer a lot really freaks with my mind, my head, and my eyesight. So yeah, I don't care about none of that. Let's just get to this. So last week, y'all know that the crew jumped back into their own world like 9 months later than what they were supposed to, and they found that the war has been waged and they have lost it. One of the theories from last week that one of the subscribers had put down was that Tilly is possibly pregnant by that little spore. Remember I said a little spore fell onto her shoulder, and I was like, I don't know why they showed us that, but could it be a great I didn't understand why they were showing us that, but the idea that Tilly could be pregnant by the spore and it's 9 months later does make kind of sense. And she does look like she has put on a little weight, which could be attributed to pregnancy. So it's very, very good idea. In addition to the fact that they think that I asked what happened to the real Alorca. Well, this episode kind of addresses it, but not really, because they're still not really sure. And yeah, let's hop right on to this. So Saru walks into the transport room and is shocked to see Georgiou. Like, where the hell she come from? And she's like, you can call me Emperor. Why you ain't bowing down, slave? So Michael had to quickly take the gun from him, like, hey, he's not a slave in this world. He is my captain. She's like, what? Yesterday we were just dining on his damn ganglions. Not today you in his good favor. What the hell is all that about? And Saru was like, what the hell? You mean to tell me? She's like, look, I didn't want to alarm you. You know, I didn't want to make you feel any worse than you were already feeling. I'm like, really, my girl? Really? So Saru say, you know what? Look, you went against protocol again. Michael don't. She always go against protocol. She's like, I made another bad decision. He's like, yeah, that's probably a bad decision, but unfortunately, well, again, you were the only one that could probably save us anyhow. So I'm gonna let you ride. I'm gonna let that slide this time. So far, no one on the Starfleet Command has responded to their signal. So the ship took heavy damage. You know, they trying to repair. They changing the ISS back to the USS and all that stuff. And we are waiting to see if we are able to successfully excise the Klingon Valk from Tyler. We hoping that if he see Michael, then we will know for certain if he is Tyler or Valk, because they're not sure this time. Michael all in her human feelings though, and she refused to see him, but you know, they think that they got a good chance they got him back. You know, they ran all the scans, they don't see anything odd, but you know, they ain't sure. Saru goes in there to talk to him, and he seemed like he willing to give up all the Klingon information, because he still was able to retain all that stuff. He tell him all their secrets about Valk. He tell him about the procedure and how they're able to infiltrate the Starfleet Command. He says that Valk was the first one, and then nobody else came after him. And you know, then he shared his love for L'Oreal. And Serena's like, ooh, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna cause some complications, because he know how Michael felt about him, right? I don't know why my camera keeps adjusting the light like that. We'll back it up. So anyway, his concern, Tyler's concern, is if Michael is okay. You know, she alive, she all right. And he's like, you know, I did murder Doc Culver, so like, I think y'all should put me in the brig. So Rig is like, no, bro, you go though. That wasn't you. I'm like, put his ass in the brig like he said. Shit, what the hell? Like, when do we start giving out passes like that? He done killed the doggone officer. The doc was not just a doc, he was a fucking officer. So they put a house arrest bracelet on him, basically, is what they did, and said, you know, your privileges have been revoked. he shouldn't have had privileges anyway. He just left out of god doggone prison, and then fucking Lorca made him the god doggone captain, or his right hand man, not the captain, right hand man of security. He shouldn't have been in charge of that any dog way. So they stripped him of all his privileges and everything, and he gets to maintain his freedom, so to speak. But Michael was like, she was about to go to jail for life for what she did. And he get to walk around the ship all free and willy-nilly. I'm like, whatever. I don't like Tyler. Y'all know this. I don't like Tyler. So, Saru, I don't like the character Tyler. Let's get that straight. So, Saru back on deck and Starfleet, they realized they being locked and loaded on by Starfleet Command. Like, what the hell? And all of a sudden, they boarded. And remember, all they stuff was on auxiliary power, so it probably made it easy for them to be boarded. And as the team arrived, they apprehend him on brig. Shakur, which is the guy with the thingamajig, he the one that's leading the charge. Then all of a sudden, he beams Admiral and Sarek in. And I'm like, okay, where'd they come from? And she want to know where the hell is Lorca. That's her main concern. Where the hell is Lorca? Michael goes to explain, but they silence her quickly. Like, why you ask me a question if you don't want me to answer it? So Admiral, she basically took over the ship's computer, and then like tells Sarek to go do his mind meld thing, starting with Saru. Went to Saru first. He get all the details and confirms, hey, they the real deal. This is our people, the ones that left us 9 months ago. And she's like, well, where my boo to try to kill me though? Where is he at? Sarah said, oh, he all but dead though. No worries. And I'm still curious as to like where Lorca really is in our universe. But Admiral said, she watched the Discovery ship get destroyed by the Klingons months ago. But that must have been the Terran Discovery ship, which when they switched places. And she said, I'm guessing that one man couldn't survive that universe alone, so our Lorca must be dead. And I don't know how she got that correlation, because Lorca wasn't on Discovery when that ship jumped to our universe, or I don't know. They Lorca survived in our world, so our Lorca could survive in ours too, which that's what I'm thinking is very possible. Anyway, they able to use the intel that they gathered from Tyler, but it might be a little bit too late. So Sarek is looking at Michael real strange, like, and I'm like, what you see, Sarek? What did you see in her? While they gone, the Klingons was wrecking house stuff. All 24 houses was wrecking shit. And they seem to all be in this competition against each other to see who could destroy the most fleets. They ain't working together, but they working towards the same goal, just to take out all the fleets. And Sarek is like, look, we just think little playthings right now, and our death is their spoils. That's all they going for. So they informed them that, look, this ship must disappear. We're gonna take it back to Command 1, Base 1. All the knowledge about the voyage needs to be destroyed, confidential and destroyed, or whatever. And this is to thwart people from wanting to go to the other universe to reconnect with all the loved ones that they think they lost. Just to hope that people, their other behalves or their other loved ones could be in another universe, would give people hope and may want to, start a revolt or some shit like that. So, they need to jump though, to Command Base 1. But all the spore drives are gone. Remember, they used the last of them. So Sarek says, this is going to be a death march, but we're going to have to warp drive over and do there. And Michael lets them know, you know what? Hey, before we do this, we got a special guest. She take a bit her to see the Emperor. And the Emperor's like, get me the fuck up out of here. Let me go. And Amber tell her, look, once we get you to our base, you will be detained, but humanely detained. I don't know what humanely detention is, but they're going to humanely detain her. But consider yourself a guest because, first of all, we don't even know how to get your butt back home. And second of all, we're in the middle of a doggone war. So getting you home is not our concern. So sit down, get comfortable, take your shoes off, let your hair down. So Tyler, he running the boss man in the hallway. And I was feeling like, dun, dun, dun. Like he should have cold clocked his ass, choked him out for good measure, something. But instead, boss man giving this little pep talk. Whatever. So he walked into the mess hall, and first the room gets real quiet, and of course nobody wants to sit or eat with him. But then Tilly, being the loving person that she is, get up and go sit down there with Tyler to make him feel like comfortable and at ease. And then Tin Face, Detmer, then she follow, and then Bryce follow, then the rest of the crew all fall in. They trying to make him feel like he's still part of the family. Boy, bye. You ain't even got no ranking. You ain't even nothing. Why you even in here with the crew eating? Well, Discovery is ready to dock at base 1, but Bryce can't get anybody on the line. He's like, hey, ain't nobody picking up. So Admiral was like, okay, we're going to do a little manual override. Let me see what's going down. Then Cyber's little ganglions popped up like, do something like, oh, they clicking. I'm like, uh-oh, red alert, red alert. Say something, Saru, say something. But on screen, they see a little Klingon ship that's taking over the base. So base 1 was like the only command left, and it was supposed to be like 80,000 folks that was there. Gone. Ain't no signal. Oakland tried to like get a register on some life forms. All she could see was like 274 Klingons. Zero of our people. Zero, nada, nothing. All gone. Right. So they said, okay, we gonna tuck our tail and run like real quick. Get the fuck up out of here. And hopefully we can try to connect any remnants of what commands left over, if there's anybody at all. So Admiral goes in and tells L'Oreal, look here, your people fucking us up. I know you don't like me, I don't like you, but at least I thought we respected each other. And y'all winning, but it's not like you expected to be. Y'all wanted to be a united front, but y'all not united. And like they killing our children, they burning our churches, you know, they're terrorizing our nations. And Rhea say, shit, yeah, that's what the hell goes on in war. What you expect? Like, we need to keep our culture preserved. But Admiral say, look, Heifer, we ain't trying to take your damn culture or funky little culture. The Rhea say, look, all y'all want is for us to assimilate. Truth, okay? Because that is the truth. Because basically you saying either you accept our equality and our way of freedom or you guys to go. That's basically what they saying. But she asked, you know, L'Oreal, hey, look, how the hell do we end this war? That's all I'm trying to figure out. How do we end it? L'Oreal said, we don't end it. Death is the only thing that's final for us. That's it. So she said, all right, bet that. I got you. So Michael go to the Emperor to try to get her to tell her how she defeated the Klingons in her world. But she is more interested in the relationship that she has with Sarah. And it is interesting that in both worlds, Michael was orphaned. In both worlds, she was orphaned. I forgot how she was killed in the Terran world. How her parents were killed in the Terran world. But by Klingons too, I think. Remember, the Klingons were supposed to be the good guys in the other world. So, okay, yeah. So she was orphaned in both worlds. So that is kind of interesting. So, but Helper Michael really went on the top of her list. And she's like, girl, why am I here? Michael was like, you know, I wanted to show you a world full of hope and full of peace. You know, all that rigmarole. And the Emperor's like, girl, bye. You only saved me because you couldn't save your own little funky Georgiou, Philip, or whatever. And you just full of regret. All this regret making you weak. And she was like, well, I gotta live with that regret daily. You're getting weaker and weaker daily. That's basically what you're doing. But she eventually goes in and tells her some information that she thinks can help. It says, you know, Kronos, the Klingon homeworld, is basically the answer to your problems. So Michael wakens up the Admiral in the middle of the night and says, hey, got him, let's do this. You know, she's bringing her to intel. So what they really gonna do is try to hit the Klingons where it hurt. They're gonna force them to their homeworld, but the rest of the ambassadors are still like set on going back to defend Earth. And besides, they's like, look, we ain't got no knowledge of this doggone world. We ain't mapped it out. We ain't surveyed it. We ain't got no time to gather intel. And once they see Discovery in the sky, they gonna blow that bitch out the water. So Admiral say, look, we're not gonna be in the sky. I was like, okay, well, now I'm intrigued. Now what you gonna do then, girl? So Kronos is a planet of like dormant volcanoes apparently, and a lot of these volcanoes are big enough to mask the ship. So I'm like, how they gonna get in undetected? Like, school me, let me in on the plane, right? So they plan to jump into one of the volcanoes, and so we're like, ain't that risky? We finna jump through a mass of Earth, you know? And Boss Man's like, nah, I got this. I know how to do it. We're going to figure this out. That's all we need to do is get to the Veda system and get some more spores because, you know, ours was dead. Ours is gone. So I think the Veda system, I was thinking the Veda system is where his friend was doing the other research. So they're gonna try to transform the Veda moon into like a spore incubator, so to speak. The Emperor, her and Sarek and her exchanging wits about whose child Michael was the smarter one. Emperor's like, our girl is messing up. She doing some dumb shit. My child, she was the supreme being, then she made a careless mistake. Don't that sound like your girl too? And Sarek is like, look, my child is the one who saved you from your impeding world being the doom. So don't be comparing my child to yours. Don't be comparing apples and oranges, sir. So she's like, what the heck next did you ask me to come down here for? She said, I didn't ask you nothing. I summoned you. She's so cocky. But she said, you know what? I'm gonna help y'all end the war. And he like, didn't you already give all this information to Michael? Why am I here? She's like, no, I didn't give her what she needed. I gave her what she could handle. Like where I come from, Kronos is just a ball of dust. That's all it is right now. And the Klingons they barely hanging on for dear life. So, but it took more than surveying from a cave to get that done. So I'm gonna offer you all the information you need to help destroy them for once and for all. All I need is my freedom. And the Emperor does present a good case, but she's like, don't you want to live? But this chick is a mastermind at getting people to do what she wants them to do. Like she can come over and like convert folks over to her way of thinking and make a whole new turn universe over here. That word, she crazy, cray. Don't let her go. Don't give her freedom, Sarah. I need you to use your common sense right now over logic. That's what I'm saying to you right now. It's like, don't do that. Then we get into this long 5-minute thingamajigama where everybody trying to make Michael feel like loving Tyler was good. First Sarek and then Tilly, yada, 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 yada. They trying to encourage her to be open up to him again, love him again, don't be ashamed of it. Like, whatever. Y'all know how I feel about their relationship. I was never here for that. So, that pimple right there in the middle of Tilly's forehead is really getting me this episode. I don't know what it is. It's extra bright. They put some highlighter on it or something. They might as well name their pimple a planet, for real. Anyway, Michael goes in there to confront Tyler. She act like she's scared to be around him. And he had the audacity to try to make her feel bad for not wanting to be with his creepy ass. Right? I'm like, dude, you try to kill her. And like, that's some shit you just don't forget. And she said, like, every time I look at you, I see walk down. Like, I don't know if I was the only one who picked up on this though, but he said you fell in love with a Klingon. You didn't fall in love with Tyler. You didn't fall in love with Ash. You fell in love with a Klingon. He said it himself. So what makes her, have a good feeling, a good vibe about that, considering the Klingons killed her damn parents? So I'm like, screw Tyler and the ship he rode in on. So now he want to be a Klingon spy. I think y'all should use me to be a spy for the Klingons. I am so sick of Tyler's character. I seriously wish that Vok would have been the one to live. I really do. But he like, I need to get my way back to myself. And I can't do that without you. Come back to me, girl. Come on back. So she said, look, once upon a time I was lost. And I'm still not quite found. But it took me to find my own way home, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to do that for yourself too, boo, without me. It's a solitary journey. Deuces, homie. I'm like, damn right, girl, don't look back. Do not look back. It may not be easy, but it's necessary. Anyway, Admiral tells Sarek, the spore thingies, they working. So Sarek say, well, we must proceed forth. And it sounds like they finna go through whatever this plan is that the Emperor had. Okay? Admiral comes in on deck and say, hey, let's make a ship-wide announcement. And everybody's like, what the heck is going on? She said this is the first time ever in 100 years that we've entered into the Klingon homeworld. And the last time was on the Archer with the USS Enterprise. So now let me introduce you to who your new leader will be. And I'll be damned if it ain't the Emperor. I was like, what in the entire hell is going on right here? Lord have mercy, who put the Emperor in charge? They got crazy cray-cray running the show. She got on the Starfleet uniform and everything, and she pretending that she George you. No, you not, baby girl. And then she was rescued. I'm like, come on now, son. Saru and Michael looking like, oh, hell to the no. You can't fool me. Even Ditman, like, I know y'all lying. I know y'all lying. That's the look she got on her face. We not that stupid. But yes, that's what they did. She took her little seat. She went up to Michael and said, I know we got a long past, but we're going to be able to work together. And Michael was like, all right, Captain. She looked at Saru like, got him. And she looked over at Michael again like, say something. I dare you to. You can't. Let's move. Baby, this season finale next week is going to be off the meter. I can already see it. I tried not to watch the previews, but I saw a little bit of the previews, baby, and the Emperor is getting busy. She getting busy. She actually is the Philippa Georgiou that I always wanted our Philippa to be. But she crazy, great. She crazy, great. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all for Star Trek Discovery. I was going to say Starfleet Discovery. Star Trek Discovery. Thank y'all for coming back to my channel. Like the video thumbs up it if you haven't thumbs up it already. Comment down on the comment section on anything that I talked about in the show. If you felt that I missed anything that needed to be discussed, go ahead and drop that in the comment section as well. If you disagree or need clarification on anything I said, let me know down in the comment section as well. And subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. I can't speak. Oh, child. Thank y'all for coming back. Peace.